Namaste, second episode of our Thought Seeds. Nice name. Most of this series will not be about, the enlightenment and a lot of stuff. Just like regular life. Because this is more regarding the seeds in the mainstream, So you start talking about those things, it's not relevant because nobody, if you don't follow it, or if you don't yourself, there's no inner desire, or inner resolution, then there's no point. Then it is just like another story for you. There are so many stories anyway these days. Like, let's talk about it's always, I would discuss this before also, but it's so perplexing. The nice way of saying is like the people are like conditioned, but actually really is like people are brainwashed. The biggest brainwashing is morality, right and wrong. Oh my god, it's like crazy. Like if a girls walk very wrong, like this. I mean, see, the only good and bad thing about this, like, you're destroying your lungs. But like morally saying, oh, this is bad and this is right, like, oh my god. It's not related to even like the efficiency of the society also. So if morality or constitution or any of the frameworks, they work because so that everyone can be together in an efficient manner, but it's just like putting someone else down, just like for comparison sakes. So if you cannot do anything else, you just like bring morality in. And morality is someone which, like, nobody needs to like be like literate, study anything or think anything. It's free for all. Anyone like sitting on the road will comment and say, oh, this is right, this is wrong. Very easy. Most easiest, All of this will be very apparent if you see it from outside. Very easy. The only thing that is required to learn anything in life, anything, that is observation. The scientists, they observe, okay? Any car tester, any iPhone tester, they observe. Okay, if I drop this iPhone into this, what will happen? If I put this rail line and put so much load on this, what will happen? Every science, everything, which is just observation. Then they use like mathematics and the analytics and everything, but the basic is observation, right? You observe something. The famous Newton story is like he observed the apple falling, like that is like, okay, he observed something is happening, and then the question came why and all of that. Observation is the key, and it's the most important element in learning anything in life. Anything real. I mean, if you just want to cram and study books, that is different. I mean, then you don't require observation, then you just require like memory skills. But if you really want to know like what is a tree, or how any like machine works, or how the clouds works, how rain happens, anything, you need to have observation. People is more direct. Just observe people. But what happens now, when it comes to people, we get entangled. Like, it will be very hard to be in a group of people and observe the people rather than becoming the part of the group. If you can do both, that's best. But just to observe like what is happening, and if you observe, you will like everything, all the group dynamics, who is after who, just by looking at their eyes, where they are looking, their hands, everything you can say, because it is actually right there. You are not able to see because you are more worried about like your position. Like, I am more worried about my position. So if someone is speaking, I'm not listening to them. In my mind, I'm calculating, okay, what is in it for me? How should I reply? Should I reply? Should I not reply? All of that. So because of that, the observation or the attention given to the observation is less. Your mind is calculating everything regarding the I or yourself. If you start doing inner observation, that is meditation. Same way, like how people observe outside phenomena, like, okay, the sun is moving, okay, it did this, it did this, and then astrology came, everything is like that. But how do you know the inside the body? So that you have to observe inside. So the first step is you have to bring your senses from outside to inside. Like, these are actually steps of the yoga. But I'm telling you in a very simple way. So you guys will be like, oh, very deep knowledge actually. If you have to observe inside, you have to bring basically the light. Right now, see, my light of attention is outside. I'm looking at here, I'm looking at this camera. I'm aware of more outside, right? So I'm observing outside. If I bring the same attention inside, I can observe the inside. Very basic, fundamental. Nothing you have to do. I mean, you don't need to read any book, because everything is here, no? Like, this is the book. This is the book and this is the book, basically. The world is the book and you are the book. If you want to study the outside world, then observe the outside world. If you want to study the inside world, then observe the inside world. As simple as that. It's a little off track. Let's get back to the main thing, which is life. Like the normal, What is normal? It's like so weird. Like, it's so direct in the open. But basically, people are brainwashed so much. They just want to remain in their cocoon of comfort, It's normal to do like Kundalini yoga and everywhere, even in Canada. But even in India, someone does it. They are like, oh my God, this is doing some tantric stuff. Like, so weird. So the normal of one place, normal of one house even, is not the normal of some other place. But somehow this notion of normal is put into the mind of the people, so that they can compare. It's all done for the sake of the comparison. What is the normal salary? What is the normal behavior? What is the normal health? Train. real. Even with respect to time, what was normal 10 years ago is not normal now. 10 years ago, if a child sit in the front of the TV screen, they will say your eyes will go bad. Look at the now. Everybody is on mobile. All the work is on laptop. Now nobody says, oh, your eyes will get bad. Don't look at the screen so much. So it was normal at that time. That was the normal. Now this is normal. So there is no actual normal. It's just like confirmation or like common consensus. But common consensus most of the time is just people hiding behind the bigger system or society or like what they call world. You observe like most of the people, when you talk to them, they don't talk to you with their responsibility. They don't talk like this is my experience, I feel that, I am saying it. They will either put it on some book, like, okay, in this book I have read, this is happening. The world is like this, the world is saying this. Where is this world? You are saying it right now, you are saying it. So take responsibility, I am saying it. But no, the world is saying it. I cannot meet this world. Search everywhere. Where is this world? World will do this to you. This is not happen, cannot happen in the world. This is abnormal for the world. The world will not accept. Oh my God. So many problems in life. Because of this world. Like, where is this world? He cannot find. I tried so hard. Traveled so much in different places. Cannot find this world. Basically, people are saying whatever they want to say by putting it on like shoulders of the world. Like, it is their opinion that this cannot work, but they won't say that it is their opinion. They will say, no, according to world, it won't work. Or don't be like this is abnormal, this is like... If all of this is said by some, especially in India, I mean, India is like, oh my God, it's like a big trauma. This country is in a trauma, It's like the trauma of being oppressed for so long. Like, people have no self-reflection at all. It's like, seriously, I mean, even small countries like Bhutan and some maybe Indonesia or these small islands, they might have more self-integrity. It's like collective trauma. I mean, it's obvious it will happen after you have been exploited for so long, but people should realize it. Normal. Is it normal to sit make videos at this place? No, very abnormal. But if you get very famous, then it is all right. If you are getting money, then it is fine. People shift it's so fast, because most of the people just conform to the power, or conform to the societal pattern. They don't want to do anything different in life. They just want to go where everyone is going. The main solace is that we will be together with everyone. It may be painful, but it's main thinking is it's better to be painful with other people than to be maybe peaceful or blissful alone, which is weird. I don't, me personally, I cannot even understand it. how is that possible? Why would you like just accept pain because everybody else is in pain? It's like, no, if everybody is going that way, what's the problem? Think about this question. Like, what is actually living? And what is actually life? Like, don't go like philosophically deep or anything. Just in your own basic way. What is life for you? Like, all that you have been through is life in a way, right? Very simple. Okay, no, nothing like deep or anything. What have you been through? So in childhood, school was difficult, but still you got through. Somehow it happened. That maybe like the extras, like some competitive exam, like college and all of these, that was difficult. Somehow that also happened. Then you wanted to get a job or that was difficult. So somehow you fit into some. Let's say you didn't get the best. Neither you get the best out of the school, neither you got the best out of the college, neither you got the best in the job. But still, you are here. And you are fine. And all of these have nothing but memories now. All that matter is living. Because life is just like that, it's living, it's nothing else. Now in memories you can compare, okay, at that time, oh my God, I could have, this was the better route, this have been better. No, but you can only live one way. See, that is the main fundamental of life which people miss. You cannot live life in what ifs or this could have happened or like this might happen, all of this. One person can only follow one path. If someone wants to follow the path of being a vegetarian, they can only follow the path of being a vegetarian. They cannot be non-vegetarian and vegetarian. You understand? For one person, only one path is there. If someone, anything that you want to live your life by, you cannot know if I would have gone there, what would have happened. That is just hypothetical. That is not possible. You can only know where you are going, what is happening. Anyways, I am doing my job. Hopefully, it will be done soon. Seriously, very hard to be actually like a normal person in this world. Like, this world means what? Like, collective, like the thought patterns of the world. That's all. Being normal means like just being yourself. Just being yourself means like actually nothing, just be. Actually, this is what I actually wanted to discuss today. It's just being like, so our mind starts to think, like how should I just be? But even the thinking is your being. That basically, your being is just like a natural way of your living. Honest, truthful way of your life, or the honest expression of your life. Any way you want to express. There is no comparison. There is no like end of the term exam here. Like, you are not going to get evaluated in the end. Like, okay, what did you do? Did you live like this? Did you live like that? The way you lived, did you live honestly or truthfully? Did you live? Do you take responsibility of how you lived, basically? If you have, then it's fine. Because you cannot have 100% right choices. And there is no right choice also. Who knows? Maybe you have made the right choice. The other choice seems like the right choice now, but maybe it was a disaster. You know, you can never tell. So being yourself, expressing yourself, loving yourself, self-love, all of them are same thing basically. And this just means like accepting yourself in the most honest way. Now it's hard, huh? Saying it is easy, but it's hard. Because we also have judgments for ourselves also. Like this is how I should be, and if I'm not like that, then I constantly will, you know, thrash myself. Like, why are you not like this? Why are you not like this? I'm like, what's the point? It's you who is deciding not to be like this, and it's you who is not being like that. Either like one of you should like decide, no? Both are you. The one who is putting the judgment, like this is my parameter, this is how I should be, the same voice, and the other voice which is thrashing you for not doing it. Both are your voices. There should be an agreement. Like, let the party sit down and decide and talk. Either remove the judgment or the parameter of evaluation, or just do it. Both are fine. There is no bad or good way to live life. There is only life. And it is life itself which is like this concept of life, or this like feeling of aliveness. This sense through which I can talk, see, everything. Basically, I can be my being. That being is life, right? That I can be. That is like magic in a way, if you see it that way. And you cannot see it from any other perspective. There is only one perspective given to you, that is your perspective. Neither you can see it from the perspective of a tree. You can make assumptions, hypotheses. Neither you can see it perspective of a dog. Neither can you see perspective of a wind or anything else. Or like leave other humans. They only have like one torchlight in front of your head, and that is your life. So how do you live your life? It's up to you. Don't fall into this bullshit of normal. This is normal, that is normal. This is right, this is wrong. Like this morality, man. I mean, oh my God. So basically, based on constitution, certain people are judge. Based on morality, everybody is a judge. So the final message is, just be yourself. Whatever way it is. See, if you are afraid of something, you feel like, okay, this is a hard path. Like people say, you know, no, living in a entangled life is not good. But let's say for you that feels like a natural one. So just do it, no? Don't think too much. If you feel like these things give you happiness, like listening to songs, you like to watch anime, you like to watch this, you like to watch that, that's fine. You know? If you feel like walking, then walking is fine. If you don't feel like walking, just sitting and sleeping, that is also fine. There is no evaluation of life. Understand this. There is no evaluation of life. Then if there was an evaluation of life, it would have come with the body. It would have been inbuilt, you know, like, okay, this guy has this many marks. This evaluation we have created, sometimes for good, sometimes, and mostly it's like used for just putting other people down, so that I can feel good about myself, like how many people are beneath me, or I can be driven to work hard, keep working, so that I see how many people are above me in every field. This is like gamification, very basic gamification. So you gamify everything, even health. So you create a matrix for health. This guy is 50 healthy, this guy is 70 healthy, this guy is 80 healthy, and then you start comparing who is where, make a leaderboard. In everything you can do it. But is that life? Just be. If you feel like talking, talk. If you don't feel like talking, don't talk. Both are fine. If you feel like working, then work. If you feel like studying, then study. If you feel like painting, then paint. If you feel like at least do it, no. At least do it honestly, like from your own responsibility and from your own, will, basically. Because if you don't do it out of your own will, then you are just caught in outsides. What can happen, what cannot happen, nobody knows. Actually, nobody knows. People give predictions like this will happen, this is the trend. But if people actually knew, there will be no recession. There will be no bigger scare like COVID or everything. Because more people actually don't know. People just behave like confident, like they know. It's just, everyone is just like shooting guesses. And sometimes it sticks, sometimes it doesn't work. And people just get away with it. You should start observing this pattern in the world. A doctor says like this is good, this is, if you do this, this will happen, but still people die. Most of the people are just working in some like guesswork way. But still, see, again, still if you are afraid, if you have fear and you say, okay, no, maybe I cannot walk this path, then don't walk this path. Don't feel pressured like, okay, I'm wasting my life doing this and that could have been better. Do whatever you feel like. Basic fundamental. I mean, see, I'm not talking with respect to like, yeah, what all of it is exactly. But if anything can only happen in your life if you live it honestly. Anything. If you don't try it, you will never know. So just do it honestly. Whatever you feel like doing, that doesn't matter. And like whatever. Outside voices, use them only as a guiding point. Or if you are actually scared, because it might be scary. The world is like the way we have created our economy and everything. It's like if you don't listen to certain people, they might affect your like livelihood or something like that. But then take that decision, take practical decision. So don't get boiled down by both. Like, yeah, you have to be, it's fine. Whatever you are doing is fine. Okay, so this is the power for the today. Hope I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.